What's up, SMS? Today is Friday, March 11th, 2022. I'm Rayleigh Mitchell.
And I'm Diana Gonzalez, and this is your Jacket Update.
Last week, we sat down with Nurse Trotter and Miss Blackshear to see what books they've been reading.
We wanted to visit with more teachers and see why they feel reading is important.
Currently, I am reading a book called S by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst. I brought it with me to show off.
So the book I'm on right now is actually, I've got it with me. It's On Tyranny by Timothy Snyder. And that's what I've got going right now.
I'm on page 25 of the footnotes, but I've read the whole official book.
I bought that and started it probably 2 weeks ago. And right now I'm about halfway through it.
It was, so a pretty long process. Definitely started it in December, but am continuing to work on this project.
What the author does here is he puts together a collection of ideas and government principles that you guys are actually learning in class right now about what democracy and republicanism really is and how tyrannical forces can come in and just oppress people so easily. And so the book is really about how do you overcome that? How do you avoid becoming under tyrannical rule again, if that were to ever happen?
The way that the book is designed is it's two students who are communicating to each other via notes in a library book, and they're talking back and forth. The last book I bought is called Vladimir. I'm a member of the Book of the Month Club, so every month I get to choose from one of their picks. This one appealed to me because it was a book about an English department at a college, and it seemed pretty scandalous and entertaining.
I bought a lot of books recently. I was thinking about that question. I don't remember the titles of the books I purchased. I usually buy a lot at a time. Usually it's a mix of historical fiction or just reference books in general, history books, maybe even some classic literature. So I bought a few things and I can't remember what I bought.
One of the books that I read pretty frequently when I'm feeling down is called Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. It's an alternate version of reality, and it's a lot warmer and fuzzier than our current version of reality, so I go back to it pretty frequently when I'm having a bad time.
I've read a few things over time. The one thing that comes to mind is Ender's Game. I read that when I was in school and reread it again after I graduated. That's just a fun story to read, so I know I've read that one multiple times. I've read a few things different times. I read through the Bible multiple times also, so there's a few things I've read off and on.
I think it's important for students to read because it gives you an opportunity to process emotions a little bit differently. Anytime I'm feeling something but can't really put a finger on it, I have books that I go to help me experience the emotions that someone else is feeling and therefore get a better handle on why I'm feeling the way that I do.
The more we read, the more vocabulary we build up. That's number one right there. Also, when you read, you're seeing what good writing actually looks like. And when I actually read a lot and did that growing up, I could see good writing, I could see good sentence structure, and honestly, I just copied that. And that's how I learned to write really well.
We have many great teachers at SMS. We try to select teachers that stand out the most for Teacher of the Week.
Here's this week's Teacher of the Week.
Why is Miss Alvarado a great teacher?
Miss Alvarado is easily the most caring teacher I've ever met, and she does a fantastic job with our jacket friends, really challenges people to be the best people they can be all around the school, and not just in that program. So I think that she is a fantastic teacher.
I like the fact that she's a hands-on teacher, and I personally learn better hands-on. And she's a really funny person, even though some of her jokes are like mom or dad jokes.
Because she's like very caring to other students, and she's always kind. and she really cares about like other students' problems.
Because she's good at teaching people. She's a very good teacher, and I like her style of teaching.
Because she's a really good teacher, and she always finds a way to put like fun in whatever we're doing, and it's not boring.
She helps you with science. She is a good humor. She doesn't like argue with her students or anything. She doesn't like get mean or anything.
Because she's really nice, and she takes a bunch of time out of and helps with the kids in her classroom.
Probably that she'll help us with our homework, and she takes time just to hang out with us, and she actually cares about our feelings.
Well, Miss Alvarado just isn't a good teacher. She is a great teacher. She's a great teacher. She's a great teammate. She's a great mom. She is wonderful.
Congratulations, Jack and Dude staff decided to vote you Teacher of the Week. How do you feel about that?
I feel very honored and very surprised and loved.
What would you like to tell your students?
I just love my kids, and if you have been involved with Jacket Friends, then you already know that. And my kids right now are doing a really great job baking some cookies, so I'm gonna say thank you to them right now because they're taking over my work for me. So, and Miss Powell.
This week, our update staff came up with a new segment to see if our students could recognize teachers even from a while back.
Here's your Guess That Person.
Mr. Parks. Chris.
No,
Chris?
that's Miss husband.
Oh my goodness.
Is that his name?
It is Mr. Oh my.
Mr.
I had him too.
Mr. Chris?
No, it's not Chris. It's like
He teaches reading.
Yeah.
McClenny.
There you go. Yeah, that.
Yes. That's. Who do you think it is?
The guy from Fortnite.
That's Mr. McClenny.
Guess who this is?
That's Mr. McClenny, guys. That's Mr. McClenny.
I know he's a reading teacher. That's Mr. McClenny.
Bob Ross.
It looks like a young, like Adam Sandler.
Mr. McClenny?
All right, believe it or not, this was me in my junior year of high school, right here in this building.
It was not Mr. Parks. It was actually Mr. McClenny.
I would have never guessed that person.
Okay, this is Mr. McClenny.
I knew it, guys. Hey, Mr. McClenny. No, I'm fine. Okay, we done?
Ew. His hair.
He was cute.
Woo.
Now here's Maddie with What's the Buzz.
Hey Scott Middle School, this is Madison Elizondo with What's the Buzz. Track season is in full swing. Our team has 2 successful meets at the Salina meet the Lady Jacks is awarded Layla Flowers, Corinne Smith, Brooklyn Iman, and Jordan Fourier. The runner of the meet, our teams hosted a meet this past Tuesday where the 7th and 8th grade won first place overall. The runners of the meet were Bailey Watson, Taco Babers, Michael Nichols, and Brendolyn Flewis. If you're interested in playing for the SMS soccer team, you can sign up in front office until March 25th. You still have 3 weeks to purchase your Stinger yearbook on the Jocelyn's website. Deadline is April 1st. The link is posted in your Schoology class groups, or you can visit the Scott Middle School website and click the purchase link now. Spring break starts today. The Jacket Update staff hopes you have a great week and come back ready to learn on March 21st. That's all the buzz for this week, SMS. Back to Diana and Rayleigh.
That's it for this week, SMS.
We want to give a special shout out to Mr. Parker, Mrs. Fuller, and all the teachers and staff members who helped us make this week's update great.
Until next time, remember to be awesome, be kind, and do something good.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in in my pocket. Got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it. Moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it. So don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical.
I don't know why I say YOLO. Hashtag fave.
Hashtag awesomeness.
Ew, that was
Exactly, like when people are doing music video, they're
see my
like,
peeps, see my bumps, the outfits, you better run.
Hold up,
Wait.
wait, come back.
That's, it's supposed to say that.
I had it, because that was in
It's
me.
fine,
That was in me.
it's fine.
I can see we can see her hand. Is that like a mirror? That's a mirror.
Yep.
Yeah.